My name is Spencer Peak. I'm 17 years old, and I'm lucky to be alive. What do I have to share with you as a 17-year-old? What can I teach you? What is my passion, and why should it matter to you? First, let me tell you a little bit about myself. I'm the youngest of 3 kids in a close-knit family, and I've attended Carrollwood Day School for the past 15 years. I have the greatest friends and family in the entire world. I've always been very involved in sports. I played competitive soccer for 9 years and football for 6. The reality of this means that for the past 5 years, I'd have 3 hours of football practice, a quick dinner in the car, and then 2 more hours of soccer practice, only to get home at 9:30 to start my homework. I love everything about the sports I play, the challenges, the camaraderie, and the strategy of the games. I love the sense of accomplishment. I love the range of emotions that sports brings through both victory and defeat. This past season, I was slated to be the starting quarterback for our varsity high school football team. The road to this reality was not an easy one. I had been preparing for years. I woke up every day that summer at 6 a.m. to get to school for off-season workouts. In addition to that daily training, I'd attend quarterback training 3 times a week. I'd been preparing so hard to take on this challenge, both mentally and physically. However, on August 17th, all that changed. That evening, I was in a serious car accident. The toll, 17 broken bones, 3 major surgeries, and being bound to a bed and wheelchair for the next several months. I was lucky. The #1 cause of death for 16 to 19-year-olds in America is automobile accidents. According to the CDC in 2011, 7 teenagers are killed every day due to injuries sustained in car accidents. In 1 month, as many teenagers that attend my high school are killed in car accidents. We are consistently and correctly told by society, don't text and drive, I wasn't. Don't drink and drive, I didn't. I was, however, an inexperienced driver who was driving too fast. In an instant, I lost control of my car and my life as I knew it. I've learned so much since that day and continue to learn from it today. This is what I hope you will take from the talk as well. I learned the true meaning of responsibility and that my actions really do affect others. I learned that my faith is more important to me than I ever knew. Faith sustained me in the weeks following my accident, and it helped me cope with this extreme situation. Shortly after my accident, my life was saved by the amazing firefighters at Station 41 right here in Tampa. They are selfless heroes, and we truly do not give them enough thanks. After my accident, I arrived at St. Joseph's Children's Hospital, where I began a 3-week journey of tests, procedures, and lengthy surgeries. The doctors, nurses, and staff there were truly amazing and saw me and my family through some of the most difficult days of our life. Helping to treat a teenager with 17 broken bones is no day at the beach. I learned that my family and friends are my 2 greatest sources of strength. I learned what it's like to be dependent on people. After my accident, I was bound first to a hospital bed and then to a wheelchair. I now appreciate simple things we all take for granted, from sitting up to getting dressed on your own. I learned what it's like to be disabled. After my accident, I was bound to a wheelchair, and I gained the unique perspective of seeing the world through the eyes of a disabled person. This is a truly incredible experience that I will never forget. I now know a little bit about their incredible strength and stamina. They must be truly amazing people. I learned what it's like to be forced to give up an incredibly important aspect of my life. Sports have always been incredibly important to me, and living without being able to participate in them has been the hardest thing I've ever had to do. I have, however, learned to make myself useful to the team without being able to see the field. Being able to participate in any way that I could has helped me cope with my situation. I learned that pain can make you stronger. Physical pain has translated into mental toughness, and I refuse to let any physical pain that I encounter or continue to feel limit me in any way whatsoever. I will play sports again, and I will not let this hold me back. As a result of these lessons, my passion is for you to hear me and think before you act. Don't drive too fast, Don't text or drink and drive. Don't take your family, your friends, your school, or your faith for granted ever. Don't let the challenges you face in life stop you from achieving your goals. Live every single moment of every single day with a purpose. And most of all, love those around you and do what you can with the gifts you are given. Thank you, and it's been my honor to share my lessons with you today.